I mean, I don't see why. Maybe it wasn't a 30, because this doesn't seem like 30 speed zone. Oh! Okay, maybe I was wrong. Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Derail Valley. So, I just had a terrifying thought. When I started up the recording for this, there was like this weird noise. And it just put like a chill down my spine, like, what if there was someone else, or not someone else, but something else here? Just imagine this completely dead, empty world. You just see something coming towards you. Just a singular thing. Wouldn't even have to do anything. Wouldn't have to be a threat. I think it would just be terrifying, the thought of it. So I don't know, that could maybe be a Halloween update. Just have something that always follows you, standing in the distance. Anyway, last episode we did some shunting, and now we have these two jobs to go to the machine factory in town. So we're going to take both of them, like so, and like so, and then we're going to do them. So this one, yeah, this is what we just shunted, so we're already pretty much hooked up to it. This one is the new one. Yeah, so it's on D40, this is D30. So that should be pretty easy. Get them both hooked up. This is going to be quite the train length, because it's 2 long loads. Yeah, so it's this green fella that goes off a mile and these boxcars. So this could be interesting. I assume this thing can haul them because it's big and impressive. But I don't know, we'll find out. Clunk. I kind of wish that had a bit more of a chunky switch sound to it than it does. I don't know, it feels like it should be way more dramatic, even though in reality that's probably not at all what it's like. Okay. Slap those closed to keep the hoodlums out. And hook ourselves back up to the train. Oh, and I need to go to the back and disconnect it from the scrap train that I was moving. There we go. Oh. Back inboard. Open that up for fun. Okay. So now, get those open, get the breeze. We should be good once the brakes come back on, or come back off. So we need to go just past that one, and then back straight in. Which actually, we can go ahead and get this set up. So, right? Yeah, I just set that. Yeah, so it should be straight back. We connect to that. Can we climb up these? No. Just curious for the sake of roleplay, even though I use my magic teleportation to get literally everywhere else. Okay. So once the end of the train is past this fella, we'll be golden. We should be able to coast there. And hopefully we'll see it happen. Oh, that's always a bit of a toss-up. This is going to be a heck of a train. I'm going to have some, I may have some challenges getting this thing navigated in. Wherever I get to. It's probably going to be one of the first, like, At least for in the United States, one of the first prototypical length trains I'll be running. I can't remember, I probably did run some. That was the wrong brake, but that's fine. There were probably some long ones that I did. Just can't quite remember. Oh yeah, I'm good by a mile. Switch that, and we're golden. I should have set it to reversing while I was here, but that's fine. Okay. Use our same trick. Clamber up. It is interesting, the jump kills your forward momentum. Excuse me, bridge. So you are kinda... like, you can make that, but it's only just. And it's about the same as if you aren't sprinting. Yeah, it's just holding forward makes you go slightly forward. Wow, it's so quiet back here. It's almost like there isn't a locomotive moving us. It's nice and peaceful. And I am still... in the back of my mind, I'm like, God, what if there were just a silhouette watching from a corner? Observing in the distance. See, it's a good thing I'm not in charge of making this game, because it would happen. Turn this into a horror game instead of a railroad simulator. Now, I am curious. That's a station map. World map, please. So I'm going to the machine factory. I assume my best way will be to hang out here, go this away, and then up here. But that does take me up through mountains. So this will be an interesting test to see just how much this locomotive can handle. Because we definitely did this in the steam engine with shorter trains than this and struggled greatly. So we'll see just how much of an upgrade this one is. Okay. Now I know it's pretty darn instantaneous when I want to hit the old brakes. So now... oh, okay, maybe I could have done it a second sooner, but it all worked out in the end. And I think, despite being crushed between the buffers, I think we're good. Now, this is just... yeah, that's the whole train there. Probably. So we should be set. Let's... just curious. This is a long boy. This is gonna be a testament to railroad capability, I think. Okay, well, we're ready. Let's go forward, please. Forward. Maybe I need to brake on? Forward, please. Oh, it's because the throttle was still on. Right. Okay. Now we're golden. And let's see if we can move. It's working for it. We're inching forward. So, my plan will just go around the loop and then straight out forward. I wonder where my caboose went. I haven't seen that in a while. I don't think it's here. Does it show up on my map? Oh, yep, it's at the steel mill. See that red dot? Oh, I can fast travel to it. Though that'll make the, I'll have to run back, and I don't think I'll be able to bring it with me to get back to the train in time. Guess I could stick it on one of the shunting locomotives and try and do a mid-track rendezvous. But that's the silliness that we save until we have a free roam mode. Let's get this thing moving. Okay, now all the switches should be set. Hopefully. I'm sure they heard the whistle from the last one. So, yeah, we should be A-okay. I probably don't want to be moving too quick, considering we're still in station. Yeah, so we should go straight, and then we'll be straight out of here. Hello, platform. Hello, shop. Don't know what's at this shop. Probably something. Maybe this is where the boombox is. That could make some sense. I don't know. Because I'd be tempted to look at the boombox. But my concern is, I don't know if it is YouTube safe music. Or how any of that goes. So I'd be afraid to, you know, have it going and playing, listening to music, and unintentionally ruin the audio. Luckily, I do record my audio, the game audio, separate from my personal audio, so you'd just lose the sweet engine noises and horn toots. But I feel like that's a, you know, that's a part of the game, and I wouldn't want to lose that. Just because I played some music I shouldn't play. So we should look. So our first challenge will be I'll have to hang a right here, and then it's an immediate left past the oil well. That should be fine. Here's my radio. Well, we've got a fair way to go, I think, yet. It's a lovely day. It's always a lovely day in this eternal sunshine paradise. Maybe that's the lore. Maybe I'm in railroad or purgatory. I died after many long years working on the railroad, and this is where I am to whittle away the days until I rise again as a railroad zombie. And the speed limit was 70, and we are going downhill. In fact, we're going downhill with some modicum of speed, and the speed limit's 60 here. Okay, that's good. Let's apply the train brake so that we hopefully don't die. Hopefully. That speed's staying pretty stationary. We are heavy. Okay. I'm sure that'll be fine. And then, right, an immediate... Okay, it's going left, so we're good there. And we can go 70 around this one. So the train... Oh boy. We're a long one. I wonder if there's a good... Let's look at... That's my wallet. I'll just assume that we're good. I'm curious. See if I can get a cool photo op. as it barrels along. This looks like an uphill run. Hello, train. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a long one. Okay. 60 uphill grade. Perfect. Kick that back on. Most of the train's still following. I'm gonna have to get a lot further away to be able to see the whole thing. And I have a funny feeling, well, maybe up there. Whoop. Except for the trees. Maybe here-ish? This will be a good spot to hop back on. Yeah, this is nice with the water. This is, I'm pretty sure what I'm here to do is take photos of trains, not drive them. Yeah, way too close. Okay, we'll just kind of man the helm for a bit, because I don't think I'll be able to get a satisfactory shot. There are too many trees in the way. And we're doing important things, so I should probably be in here, you know, reacting to events. Okay, so we've got a left up here. Yeah. This does make it nice, just kind of sat at the front, just kind of directing. Not too much going on. It is a fair bit easier than being behind a boiler having to shovel coal constantly. Let's sneak our way out to the bull bar just so we have first chance of hitting the switch. Where are you? Okay, it's marked for left. 30. Oh, nuts. Okay, we need to be going slower, please. Slower, please. Oh boy. Okay, so 40 up this. I think we survived it, so let's, oh my gosh, look at that. The back of the train's not even through that yet. It looks like it's all still attached, so I can only assume we're good. 50. 50's fine. I should probably be cautious. I think I discovered at some point in the past, just because the front of my train is in a new traffic zone, the back of the train may be in a different traffic zone where it matters to be going slower. Speaking of, that was a 30, wasn't it? Oh boy. Oh boy. I mean, I don't see why. Maybe it wasn't a 30, because this doesn't seem like 30 speed zone. Oh! Okay, maybe I was wrong. Huh. Okay. Well. That's not ideal. Guess I gotta call a tow truck. How much? Let's do a quick rundown check. Luckily the engine turned off and didn't explode, so I'm only hauling deadly chemicals in these. That doesn't look good. I'll have to do some work to get that fixed. that's still... Oh, it popped the air hose here. We can reconnect you. Actually, the air hose there may never have been connected. That might be why my air brakes weren't working so good. Okay. Well, the rest of the train looks fine, except for, you know, the buffers have gone somewhere. And all the wheels are still about in the right spot. This is a little... Puts me at the right height to observe the wheels, but it's a little tricky to maneuver. Yeah. Okay, so aside from the fact that I've kind of welded the metal together in my collision, everything seems to still be good back here. I don't know where the end of this thing is, but I feel like the last car would have a chance of kind of waggling as well. All these look good. These back here didn't even compress in on themselves. Yeah. Okay. And just for... Yeah, that was a 30. Okay. So I may have been going twice the speed limit there. But it really, I mean... It didn't look like that tight of a curve. That looks like a pretty tight curve. Right. Okay. Well, first order of business. Perfect chance for a screenshot. Next order of business. I believe, yeah, re-rail. Mr. Tow Truck, I need a tow. Now, this is probably going to cost me some geld, but, you know, that's just life. Oh, my position. Oh, I guess it's distance from where it sits currently. So I need enough room to be able to get both of those cars on too. So, but I could move the train, presumably. $900? That sounds good. Okay. Now, everything's a little bit broken. Well, that still works, so that's good. I guess... See if it... Oh, there we go. Let's see if it restarts. The electric still works. Door still works. Those doors still work. This lever works. And... Okay. Everything's good, it's just I have a little bit less glass now. So let's move this a little forward. Break off. Open that up, even though it doesn't super matter anymore. Oh! No, yeah, all the glass is gone. My little side windows held together, though, so that's good. Okay. So, we'll brake here. Now. Call up old tow truck. Re-rail. That one there. Oh, and this one popped right back down on the truck and all is good. It is moving. Oh. And this apparently isn't ground. Right. It's probably just moving as the, buffers that are welded together decompress. So we should be good. I maybe moved my train a little too far forward. We'll reverse her up. hook ourselves back to the car there, and then hook back to the rest of the train, then we should be good to go. I may do a little walkthrough check just to make sure that all my air brakes are going, because I think part of my issue there, I was hitting the train brake, and with all the cars, that should have done pretty alright. But I think I was lacking some of the connections I needed. Oh, crap. No. You keep going backwards, please. Should have put the brake on. Here. We'll leave it at that. That should be enough. Yes. Hook you together. Hook you together. Hop out from between the two. And I might... Aha, I can hook you together. Yep, and they're all set now. Now, the throttle should hold us in position, but, yeah, see, you're no longer connected by that, though you are piped. This is going to be a bit of effort, I think. Don't know if those are still connected or not. I'm gonna let the train roll forward a bit. In fact, I'll pull it a little forward just to pull the cars apart. And that should tell me if I'm good. Okay. Let's go on... Nope. That side. Because I can actually walk over here. Okay, so that's good. I may cut some of this out, because this will probably be relatively boring. Okay. So I checked everything on the boxcars is piped. From the check before, I don't think any of the container cars had issues. So away we go again. This time to monitor the speed limit, which is a little harder now considering all the gauges are shattered. So brakes are coming off. Once those are off, we should be moving. I am closed everywhere, right? I think so. Yeah, I should be. So, this is 50 in a downward grade. I will say, for careening off the side of the rails and smacking into a mountain, it really wasn't all that, all that violent. I feel like I fared pretty well out of all that. Track gets a little shallow here, doesn't it? I guess we're good. Hello, river. What the heck am I doing up here? Oh, so this is going through the food factory. Let's put a little brake on, because it's a 30. Yeah, I guess I would have assumed that because each car should be braking with the air brakes, if they have enough brake to stop themselves at their weight, they should be good. Oh! I'm a doofus. That's my issue. This is the train brake. Oh! That lower one is just the locomotive brake. That explains why I keep dying. Okay, well, we can give it a little more chutzpah now, because I think we're also on the flat. Okay. Well, now we know why everything happened. It is because I simply forgot how to drive a locomotive. Well, that's good to know. You live and you learn. Yeah, we're starting to move again. So we're going through Food Factory. Let's hop up onto the top so I can get a commander's view. We should be set up to just kind of go straight through. Yeah, so we're going left. I think so. Right? No. Hold on. Oh, I'd love to switch that, please. Okay. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Good thing this was here and clear. Good thing I know how to switch things quickly. Well, now we're good. I don't know quite why that wasn't set correctly, but, yeah, I guess no one called ahead to let them know here. Okay, we should be okay now. Yeah, because it looks like this connects back in. So then what we need to do is a right at the next sort of interchange should get us where we're going. Speaking of, we seem to be... yeah, we're going 40. We probably should do that. It's 70 here, so... and an uphill grade, so we can do something. The back of the train is probably... I won't be able to tell because of the tunnel, but I'm just gonna assume it's fine. Ooh, this is a sharp up for a locomotive. So all is going good. Maybe up the juice just a little bit. Now that the tail end of the train ought to be coming out of the station. Yeah, I don't see cars back there. For better or worse. I'd like to be able to see some of the green ones, please. Yeah, we can go back a bit. Yep, they're still attached. Let's slog up this thing. Let's give it full power. Oh, nope, not full power. There we go. Okay, so with enough weight, this thing will wheel slip. So that's nice to know. We may have just killed any climbing power we had there. Where's our sand? Deploy sand. Sand deployed. Get ourselves moving here. Ooh. Well, this is nice to see this thing struggling, which may sound a little odd, but, you know, compared to kind of what we'd seen of it before, where it would just kind of go forever with absolutely no worries. It's nice to know that you can put it in situations where you might need two of them, or, you know, where you actually have to do some strategizing. It doesn't just do the game all completely for you. Sand's not doing all that much. Can we... okay, so we can up our output a bit. not doing a lot for the speed, but, you know, it's something. Still got some train back there, so that's good. I'm sure none of the chemicals in these first set of cars are spilling out and polluting the environment horribly as I travel along. Yeah, it's just free de-weeding of the rail bed. Oh, this is a hill and a half. Oh, it makes sense. We're kind of climbing up into the mountains. My guess is it gets us kind of at level, and then we're kind of, you know, level or possibly, yeah, it's probably up and down all through here, but we have to get up before we can do any of that. We should probably save some sand, but we're still so far from the top of this rise. Well, you know, that's still going up at the same level this is. Let's see if I start... Let's knock it back one. Sand off. Okay, knock it back two. I want to keep some of my momentum from the sand. Yeah, okay, we're doing it now. We're not fast, but we're making it up. That'll conserve some sand for any of our sandy needs. 2% grade up ahead. And that might be where the sand comes into play. Oh boy. Let's open that up. I can peek my head over. Okay. What is our... Ooh. Fuel's not looking amazing either. We still have oil, so that's nice. And this is a slog. Hopefully I'm right, and once we're kind of up this and into the actual valley here, hopefully it kind of is more level and easy. You know, it's hard to say for sure. Okay, so split up here, 50 miles an hour, or kilometers an hour, sorry. I don't think we have to worry about that. Ooh. Yeah, we're churning. Hopefully it's not that expensive. I mean, the engine seems fine. It's really just all the glass and whatnot. And I mean, look at the rest of this cab. It's not like it was in a particularly nice shape before anyway, so I'm sure it's not going to be too expensive to make right. We need more sand, please. Okay, we're gonna hedge our bets on the fact that it gets better after this split, because unfortunately I need to be able to climb. I may not have any sand for anything else. That is the right. Yeah, so hang a right. We're now hanging a right. It is still a grade, but it looks like it's only a 1%. It's hard to read the sign from here. If I turn left, it's flat. What temptation. Ooh, engine's getting a little toasty, actually. Okay. It's a 1.6% grade. I mean, it's probably not going to get into... Look at all that room of danger zone we've got before it explodes. I think that we will be A-okay. Is there any... There's not like a fan or anything on this thing? There's a horn. Oh, and a chasm. Maybe. Though, this looks a little flat. Well, I guess it is a little flatter because it was a 1% grade versus a 2% grade. That doesn't look great, though. Yeah, 80. Yeah, I'll do that. Oh boy. And maybe 2 long trains was a mistake. How far out are we? Ooh, a fair ways. And it's still climbing. I need to get something downhill so I can cut the throttle and let the engine cool off. Oh boy. Oh, okay. 70 and flat ahead. So once I get into that tunnel, we're flat. I think I was right on my prediction. Okay. Yeah. This is good. I don't need a lot of speed, I just need to get enough that I can coast for a bit. Ooh. This is a high altitude alpine run. Okay. In fact, look at that. Speed's going up. We'll see what the speed limit up here is, because it said it was going to be dropping soon. Uh, 50 and a downgrade, okay. Well, 50 and down is perfect for me. In fact, we're accelerating well now. I think I'm gonna... Let's knock it back completely. That should help the engine. Oh yeah, that temp's dropping quick. We should be able to just coast, ride our brake. Hopefully those don't explode. Well, we should be good. Now that I know which brake actually stops the train, we should be A-okay now. Good. This is also good because it's conserving our fuel, which we don't have much of. That uphill slog really did it to us. Okay, 60, that's fine. We may... So, the iron ore mine is where we're coming up on. We may have to stop in there and do some repairs. I'm kicking myself a bit, because I said I was gonna refuel the thing after I did all the shunting, and then I never did, so... Because I figured there was still plenty, so it would be fine. Okay. We're edging up to 50. We're in a 60 zone. I may put just a dab of brake on to help hold us. Because I don't want to get going too fast and then have a issue where we start running away. And compared to the constant high rev engine that we had earlier, this is kind of nice and quiet. We just kind of coast our way. Probably should have honked that before I got in the tunnel, but I don't know. Again, if there's someone in here, I kind of don't want them. I might be okay with hitting them with a train. So there shouldn't be anyone here. Ooh. That's scenic. Oh, I betcha. Let's put just a smidge of brake on. Now I'm going to try... Come on, up the hill. Oh, this may or may not work. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get the angle. If that hill were higher, it would work better. To see the locomotive just kind of slinking along. Is there... Oh, there is a signal up there. Uh-oh. That was almost concerning. Yep, 40. I probably... I know, I'm going under 40. That's why I put the brake on a smidge, just so hopefully it wouldn't, go careening down a mountainside without me. Yeah. That would be something nice. Again, I guess with VR it would be kind of tricky to do. But if you had like a... Not so much a third-person camera, but like a free-floating camera that you could just kind of take off and get a from in-air observation. Again, completely useless 90% of the people who play this, but for me it would be quite handy. I think it would be... People would probably enjoy using it. No, it's definitely arbitrary and very limited actual gameplay use case. Where are we? Okay, so we're coming around this corner here. Huh. We're actually at about time for this episode. What with all the explosions and whatnot. Yeah, I think I may go ahead and call it here. We'll just cruise on along. So yeah, I'll stand up so you get a little bit better view. 60 and speed dropping. Well, we'll figure that out soon. So yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. Feel free to check out any of the other stuff I've done. And we'll come back to more of this next week. Bye-bye.